Hi, I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. I have a little sale for you today. It's a blue and white glass sale, and everything in this sale I have had up for sale before in previous live sales, but these items will all be listed lower than they were the last time you saw them. So everything is on sale in this sale. The sale is good the 25th to the 27th, end of day 27th, and you can combine items with anything you purchased on Wednesday morning's live sale with items in this sale. At the very end of the sale, I will have $3 add-on items. So if you purchase from this sale or Wednesday's live sale, you can add one of those items to your package for $8. Instructions for purchasing from this sale are in the description box below. And just a reminder, if you've not purchased from me in a year, if you have changed your YouTube name, or if you have moved, please update your info. I will need you to email me your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. Thank you. First up is this gorgeous Fenton Cabbage Rose Compote. And there are no chips, no cracks. And it is seven and a half inches tall and 6 inches across. And today it is $12, number 51. $12, number 51 for a little Fenton Cabbage Rose Compote in milk glass. Next up, how about some moon and stars? This is quite a large ashtray. No chips, no cracks. It's in really clean condition. So no nicotine staining on it that I could find. It is 8 1/4 inches across. And this gorgeous blue moon and stars ashtray is going to be $12, number 49 today. $12, number 49. Next up, how about a little piece of antique glass? This milk glass tray that I could not find the maker for is 8 by 6 at its widest points. And it's got this just gorgeous, like greeny paint into gold, and quite a lot of it. A lot of times when you find these antique dishes, this paint has been completely obliterated, but it's still got a nice amount. So absolutely stunning. And let me just double check. For being over 100 years old, this is in excellent shape. I'm not seeing any chips. So this antique milk glass tray is going to be $15 and number 57. $15, number 57 on that beautiful piece of antique glass. How about a bluebird of happiness? It has been a long time since I came across a bluebird of happiness. This one is Leo Ward. It shows right there. And I couldn't tell if that was 1987 or 1997. And I looked it up, he was still making them in 97, so that didn't help me determine which year it was. 3.5 inches across, and it stands 3 inches tall. So this is one of the bigger bluebirds of happiness. The beak is in good condition, no chips, no cracks. It's beautiful. I love to see the birds all lined up in a window. I've never come across a green one, but I've had the red and the yellow and obviously the blue, which is the most common color. $15, number 81, for a bluebird of happiness. Next up, I could not find any chips or cracks on this. Westmoreland butter dish in the English hobnail pattern. It's really beautiful. Got the Westmoreland sign there. Here is, and I believe it's your standard butter dish size. I didn't actually look it up. Here's the top. You can see Westmoreland glass, the WG there. English hobnail is so pretty. It's the size. It is going to be $18, number 42. $18, number 42. Next up is the opalescent blue candy dish. Very dainty, very, very sweet. I will show you the bottom first. Now this originally was an antique pattern that was then bought by, I'm thinking Mosser, who reproduced them. So I cannot tell you if this is antique Northwood or if this is reproduction by Mosser. If it's Northwood, it would be antique. If it's Mosser, it's just vintage. But it is gorgeous. It's got the scroll feet, obviously the opalescence. Opalescence here. No chips, no cracks. This is a smaller candy dish. It is, the inside for the candy dish part is like 3 3/4, but from petal to petal here, you're looking at almost 5 inches. Small but mighty, because this ice blue is just absolutely gorgeous. $18, number 50. The lid wanted to come off. $18, number 56. 18, number 56. Next up, a little bit more antique milk glass. I have a set. I bought them together. I don't know if they would have been originally sold together, but I liked the shapes on them, so I put them together. And these have just a gorgeous opalescence on the edge that I can see because the light's coming in from the window over there. Unfortunately, you can't see it, but it is beautiful. So the little dish, and these are unmarked, so I could not identify them. Has still a nice amount of its gold painting. Here is the bottom with that pretty swirl in the glass. And then the shape on this is just gorgeous. Here's the lid for it. Oh, you can see some of the opalescence over here. And I'm sure these flowers originally would have been painted, but it's been over 100 years since somebody painted this, and that paint tends to wear. So every time somebody picked it up off of the dish, there went the paint. So that's the dish with the lid. And then here's the little pin dish. And the pin dish is missing a lot more of its gold. But again, with that really beautiful swirl, that was the other reason I put these two pieces together. They're unusual shapes, and then that gorgeous swirl. I just felt like they went together. And they are this size. And both pieces of antique milk glass are going to be, the pages stuck together, $20, number 44. $20, number 44, and you get both pieces for $1. Next up, how about some more Fenton? This gorgeous vase. You've got this ribbed pattern on the outside, this quilted diamond pattern on the inside, all of these ruffles. There are no chips, no cracks. It has little scroll feet here on the bottom. And it is 7 inches, 7 inches tall. And from ruffle to ruffle on the top, we're looking at 6 3/4. So it's a nice wide base, but not too tall. This stunning piece of Fenton, $20, number 53. $20, number 53. Next up, we've got another lidded box in the milk glass. This one has faces on it. So let me show you the lid. And this orange and green, I don't know much about antique milk glass. And I thought this would have been unusual enough to be able to find, but I couldn't. So the faces continue on each of the corners. This one does have some rough edges where the lid has been dropped back down into it. You can't see them, but you can feel them. So it does have some rough edges along the inside. But other than that, it is in really good condition for most likely being an antique on this one as well. And it's got the opalescence along the edges, but this is a thicker glass than this one, but still not near as thick as like the Westmoreland butter dish, or opaque, not near as opaque or thick. It's interesting to see the different iterations of milk glass in the last 100 years. $18, number 60. $18, number 60. Next up is this very unusual blue leaf or petal dish. This is how it sits. I don't think that it is an ashtray because there is no spot to rest your cigarette. But it does look hand blown because you have a pontil here. And I swear this is the second one that I've had up for sale, but I could not find my records from the first one. The blue is so pretty though. It is 7 inches long, and at its widest point about 3 inches. So it's this size. $12, number 50. $12, number 50. Need to find a place to set that down. Next up, another bit of Fenton. I was very lucky with the Fenton this summer. This one is the Reverse C Compote. And it was interesting because when I was doing my research on the antique milk glass, I found out that this pattern, this Reverse C, was done in the antique milk glass. So this one is not. This is Fenton from probably the 60s. But interesting that that pattern has been around that long. Show you all the sides of it. This one would fit a small cake or would hold some Halloween cupcakes on it. It is just over 7.5 inches across, and height-wise, just over 5.5 inches tall. So it is shorter than, oh, those look pretty together. Shorter than this one, but you've got a lot more surface area for putting items on. Halloween cutout cookies, that would be pretty too. And this makes a very nice base for displaying other items when you need height. And the Fenton C pattern, backwards C pattern, compote is going to be $12, number 36. $12, number 36. Next up, this gorgeous. I think it's antique. I could be wrong. I couldn't find a single trace of the paint on it. When I see that paint, I'm pretty sure it's antique, but it does have a very nice opalescence on the edge. It's got roses in the pattern. And I can't remember when I was researching this if I found another one for sale that still had some of the paint on it. This one just may have been scrubbed really well by somebody who didn't like the look when it started to wear off. It's this size. 9.25 inches long, 4 3/4 at its widest point. And this one has a really pretty shape as well. And I don't believe it has no cracks, and I'm not feeling any chips either. So this beauty, $15, number 52. $15, number 52. And last but not least, I have 3 items that are just $1 each. If you've already purchased something, you may add these to your box. I have the Avon lamb for $1. He does have a little, I couldn't get that off. This part's plastic, this part's glass. And I'm pretty sure he's still got, still got some perfume in there because the lid would not come off. $1, and that is going to be, they're stuck together, letter A. $1 if you've already purchased something, letter A on the Avon lamb. Then I have the Avon Snowbird, who is super, super cute. And this one was a Moonwind cream sachet and is empty. And that one is $1 add-on, letter B. And then last, I have a milk glass reticulated plate that does not have any chips here or cracks. On the back, you can see the rough edge. I do believe it probably hung on a wall for years on one of those metal hangers. And then as the walls shift, those kind of bounce and they wear on the glass. I'm guessing that's why we've got these rough edges on the inside here. It's this size, and I got it because I thought it would be perfect to go under a plant. 6 inches. And that is a $1 add-on for letter C. Letter C. And that's everything. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel. And next month, I will be celebrating 3 years of doing live sales on YouTube on my channel. 3 years. And my very first sale was a glass sale. So some things never change. I love what I love, and I love glass. Remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything. It may mean everything to someone else.